Hey friends, Rabbi Jenny Solomon here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I wanted to take teaching. So I think it's hard to sit in such a short amount of time. So I'm going to experiment with just offering a little bit of instruction, hopefully to guide your own mincha moment or other moments along the way. So one of the things that we learn in rabbinical school is that we give the sermon we need to hear. And perhaps there are teachers out among you or rabbis or other gifted guides who have known this to be true in your own life, that we write about and we talk about the things we ourselves need to learn, the things we're working on, the things that we need to hear again. And so I want to speak for a moment about worry, but I'm going to start with a joke, which I was recently reminded of by a colleague. There are three grandmas sitting around a card table. The first bubby says, ugh. The second bubby says, oi. And the third bubby says, oi vavoy. And the first bubby replies, I thought we said we weren't going to talk about the kids. All right, you get it. We worry. It's deep in our souls to worry. And we're living through a time which is incredibly anxiety provoking and worrisome in all kinds of very real ways. So I want to offer this bit of instruction. The first is when we notice that we are feeling worried, is just to do what we call in meditation mental noting, and just to say worry, or this is what worry feels like, or worrying arising. But again, just to notice what worry feels like in the body, not to kind of begin cycling through stories of worry, but instead to notice what worry feels like. You know, tightness in the throat, heat. I often feel like heat radiating, butterflies in the stomach, constriction in the stomach. It can feel like all different things in the body, but we first just notice worry. The second step is to remember, I am not worry. Right? So worry is a feeling, it's a human experience, and it moves through us. Doesn't always feel that way, even when we have a kind of low-grade worry at all times. Even then, if we really think about it, it moves and it changes. So it's important just to make that second step of mental noting. I am not this worry. This worry is not me. In the Buddhist language, I think it's kind of like a concept of no self. Not an expert in Buddhism, but I know that there's a deep connection there. And then the third step is really one of self-compassion, of remembering I am human. I am a soul having this, I am a being having this human experience, and being human is hard a lot of the time. So how can I have some compassion for myself, for others, as we navigate inevitable worry? So I'm just going to review those instructions again. Noticing worry. Just notice. Step 2. Remember that you are not the worry. You are not the worry. And the third is self-compassion. The third is reminding oneself that it's completely understandable to feel what we're feeling, and to remember that it won't always feel this way. I hope these instructions are helpful. They're helpful for me to remind myself, so I appreciate being able to share them with you. Stay tuned on Thursday for a mincha moment. We'll dive a little bit deeper into this week's Torah portion, which is Parashat Noah, and a little bit about how Noah teaches us through the ark about the importance of creating places for sacred refuge, for finding ways to float and to feel our spaciousness and our buoyancy without disconnecting from the world. All right, see you on Thursday.